Mistakes are part of the game. It's how well you recover from them. That's the mark of a great player. What most people don't understand is that UFOs are on a cosmic tourist route. That's why they're always seen in Arizona, Scotland, and New Mexico. Another thing to consider is that all three of those destinations are good places to play golf. So there's possibly some connection between aliens and golf. I'm very romantic. I'm extremely romantic. I date my wife. The two most joyous times of the year are Christmas morning and the end of school. The best things in life don't make sense. Never be late. When you're late, what you're saying is that your time is more important than the other person's time. That's pretty egotistical. Oh, I love to lie. That's one of my favorite things in the world, coming up to somebody, especially press people, and telling them some enormous lie that couldn't possibly be true. I always tell people, everything you've heard about Alice Cooper, you can believe maybe 40% of it. Everything you've ever heard about Keith Moon is true. And you've only heard 10% of it. They say that golf isn't a contact sport. Not the way that we play it. Golf is the crack of sports. If you hit 5 good shots, you know you can hit 6 good shots. The next time you hit 6 good shots, you know you can hit 7. You just let your lower self go, and then it takes on all these aspects of the society. The city with horns blowing, the people yelling things at each other, and the all-in-all violence and chaos of the city. Put that on stage with music, and that's what this is. Just because I cut the heads off dolls, doesn't mean I hate babies. I just hate dolls. Don't always know what I am talking about. Feels like I'm living in the middle of doubt. I haven't had an alcoholic drink in 22 years, but when I did drink, I'd go for either Canadian whiskey or Budweiser. Sometimes both. For a long time, I used to think, "Hey you, get off the floor," was my name. The only real person you need to know is you. When I was a kid and my parents started talking about politics, I'd run to my room and put on the Rolling Stones, as loud as I could. So when I see all these rock stars up there talking politics, it makes me sick. If you're listening to a rock star in order to get your information on who to vote for, you're a bigger moron than they are. Why are we rock stars? Because we're morons. We sleep all day, we play music at night, and very rarely do we sit around, reading the Washington Journal. And if I am elected, I promise the formation of a new party, a third party. A wild party. I don't know, but I've been told, the streets of hell are paved with gold. Why don't you pass the gun around, and give everyone a shot? Don't tell me your problem. Tell me what good's been happening to you. When I moved to LA, with this little wimpy garage band, the first people we met were the Doors. Then we met Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin. All of the people who died of excess were our big brothers and sisters. So I said to myself, how do you become a legend and enjoy it? The answer is to create a character as legendary as those guys, and leave that character on the stage. My granddad was an evangelist, and my grandma, She was as tough as nails. She watched American Bandstand every day, when she was in her 80s, 90s. She loved rock music. I never had anyone in my family that was anti-rock and roll. It's a compliment to me to hear you screaming. If you've enjoyed our video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, sharing your thoughts in the comments section, and ensuring you never miss out on future insights by subscribing.